So good evening to all AIF members, teachers of Delhi, and those who are joining from outside as well, All India Educators Forum as well as the Delhi Teachers Forum. So as I was discussing before I started the session, that this session is basically fundamentals of marketing, like why we don't get responses, and this is all by personal experience, right? So those who have associated with AIF, you know the journey which started 4 years back and how it has grown. Now we have about 35,000 members across India. So I'm sharing everything by personal experience and the courses that you are going launching, how to go about it, what is the best way of reaching to your target audience. So on this note, we are good to go for this session. So I'm going to again request everyone to be on mute unless you have to ask some question. If there is some question, then you are most welcome. So we are going to discuss basically the marketing strategies for your personal course. Okay, so it is not, we are not going to promote any organization or institution as such. It is only for you as a member. This course is designed only for you. So you have a course, you have a service that you are offering to educators in whatever form, or to students or parents, whatever, in whatever courses that you are. How are we going to give publicity to that? How are we going to get responses? So there is a standard format for that which we are going to follow in this. So what is the best way, that we will come to know shortly. So the first thing is that always take up topics which you are comfortable with. Okay, never speak on things which you are not aware, because remember, your audience is intelligent now. There are multiple ways of getting information. So you need to understand, are you going to do this session for children or for teachers or for principals or for parents or for old people? What is your area of expertise and what is your experience? So if you don't have experience in something, please don't talk about it, because it is going to completely fail. So you are a maths teacher and you are trying to teach English. However good you are, probably you will not match up to the standards of the other English teachers who are already there in the domain. So it is important that you understand what you are good at, and how the results are going to come only if you have experience and expertise in that. Right. So the topic, your target audience, and the topic makes a lot of difference. Identifying your niche area is very, very important. So your age, location, are you offering offline program? If you're offering an offline program, then obviously people just around 5 kilometers or 6 kilometers will be interested in your program. So suppose you are in Delhi, no use promoting your program in Tamil Nadu, for example. Nobody is going to come from that far to attend your program. So is it an online program? People can attend your program from anywhere, anytime. So these are the two things that you have to understand. If you are doing some programs for a particular age, simplify it accordingly. For if example, if you're dealing with very old people or students, then the language has to be different. If you're dealing with matured audience, your language has to be different. Everything has to be clear. So location is important, age is important, and what is the needs, educational needs. So you are giving services, let's say for class 9 and 10. So you need to consider that, and you need to have experience in that. So you are an art teacher or a music teacher or any other services that you're offering. Please make sure that you are targeting only your potential audience. So no use promoting your program. You are having a Delhi offline program. Don't promote it in Maharashtra and West Bengal or other states. It makes no sense, because too much of information and barging also, people get annoyed. So remember the target audience. I will be only interested in programs which is near to me and it is useful for me. So that is the target audience. And how to reach your target audience, I will be just telling you shortly. So every organization or every individual has something called the USP. You've heard about this, right? USP is unique selling proposition. So you should have a USP. How are you different from the others? So the product that you're offering obviously is not only sold by you. There will be others who are catering to the same product, maybe near you, maybe far you, but they are also offering the same services. So what is different, you have to highlight that. So that is called the USP. So every brand has got a USP, and we will only buy those products which is closer to our heart in terms of what we want, what we require. Okay. So suppose you have a center. So highlight on how is it different from the others. So maybe your you have a Super 30 batch. That was a craze in Kota when Anand Kumar started that. Now every random center has got started copying that Super 25 and Super 30, right? That was a concept that he visualized, that we should have something like a Super 30 where we are going to select the 30 best students and then train them, and then they're going to crack IIT and so on. So, and if you have some expert faculty, that is your USP. You are calling somebody renowned to your place, and that person is giving you the coaching, then that is there. Personalized coaching, online support. Now, sometimes what happens, you are selling a product, but then when that customer is contacting you, you are not available. That's the most irritating thing that a customer can face. Okay, so you have to be connected, and you have to be on online platforms. Visibility has to be there. Nobody will buy a product from an unknown person, right? When you know the person, only you are going to acquire the product, right? Especially if it's not a known brand. Now you're going, it's not like going to McDonald's or buying Coke. These are known brands. But when we as individuals are floating brands, and it is not of that level where people are recognizing it by the brand name, then what is important is to give them some unique things which others are not giving. So one thing is that online support, personalized, you need to be available
ये
for
लोग
them
कैनवस थोड़ी
in
हो
all
जाएगा।
meetings. So it is very important that availability factor is very important, because if you're not available to answer the queries, then your product obviously is not going to, nobody is going to take.
नीचे
And
नीचे
word of mouth is a very, very important thing. Word of mouth, if you are
मैंने तो बताया था आपको एक।
ये तो आज की है सारे।
Neha ma'am, can you just keep yourself on mute, please? Thank you. So this is important, right? So yeah, thank you. So use multi-channel promotion. So unique selling proposition I was telling. So you have to be different from the others. And how are we going to be different from the others? By giving some extra things. So if somebody is giving a product, nowadays they say that you buy this and you get this product free. You are having a course for, let's say, 15 hours, and your competitor is giving for 20 hours. Obviously, that person has got an advantage. No problem, Neha ma'am. It's fine. So how are we going to do this? We have to use multi-channel promotion. See, some people are relying on only one channel. That's a problem. Everybody is just sending WhatsApp messages. Nothing is going to happen with just sending WhatsApp messages. See, everybody is getting so many promotional ads that people don't even bother to sometimes read the promotional ads, which is the problem with WhatsApp marketing. So you need to use multi-channel, and you have to target your audience. So you need to utilize your online and offline students to reach more students or teachers or parents or whoever in your neighborhood, whatever it is, right? So multi-channeling. How do we do that multi-channeling? First of all, you have to build trust and credibility. If people don't trust you, nobody is going to invest on you, right? So how are people going to trust you? See, when you go to buy a product from Flipkart or Amazon, what is the first thing that you do? Are we going to buy a product? Suppose I want to buy something from an online store. What is the first thing that you do? There are two things normally which people do. What is that? Anybody wants to share? If you want to buy a product from an online platform, you want to buy shoes, let's say. Yes.
Review.
Yes, we'll go and see people's reviews.
Correct. We are going to see number one, the rating, and secondly is the people reviews. That's very important, because unless we read about 20 reviews where people are saying positive about that, then nobody is going to buy that product, because somebody will say, okay, see, I was wearing the shoes for 2 months and then finally what happened? It wore off. The color came off. Nobody is going to buy. So building trust and credibility is very important for your rating. Everybody is going to rate you on a 5-point scale or a 10-point scale. So if you have taught students or if you have done a course, testimonials are important. Okay, you have done very good service to someone, record that person's testimonial, or ask the person to write down that this is what happened. So success stories are very important, and unless there are stories behind your course, nobody is going to buy your course, because you have to say, okay, I taught this student, he came to me when he was 70%, and now after this course he has got 90%. Okay, you need testimonials. That is why I say you will find posters that these are the students and these are the board marks that came. You will see all those kind of ads. And of course, certifications and to gain credibility. Try to do courses which gives you certificate in whatever you are doing. So that people can trust you. Okay, this person is a certified resource person, or after doing this course, you get this certificate, or after doing this course, I will get this benefit. That's very, very important. Unless people know that there is a credibility in your course, again, there is a question mark on why should I buy this particular course, right? So value driven content has to be offered. And this is one very, very important thing. See, most of us want to gain a lot of things, but when it comes to giving, we are misers. Okay. So when you are starting something, always start with free. You see how the Reliance Jio, no? What was the strategy? They gave everything free initially. And then what happened? They kept on giving free, kept on giving free, kept on free. At one point of time, they said, okay, now we have given this free. Now these are the basic charges. And slowly, slowly it increased. So, and if you want more and more people to enroll for your courses, start giving free content. Because see, as I told you, for to unknown people, people are not going to pay. Even if it is 100 rupees, they will not pay. Of course, if you know someone and it is coming through reference, that is a different thing. But we are talking about online marketing, where word of mouth may not work, but it is always what they see on your website, or see the testimonials, or see your success stories. So free content, free value has to be given. You are in a group, how much of value are you giving? So if you are creating a WhatsApp group, are you giving value there? Are you putting some YouTube links free of cost? Are you sharing some sample papers? So you need visibility. Are you giving some study tips to are you organizing some sessions for the students? So we need to organize some sessions to attract potential students or potential teachers, okay, or potential parents, or whatever your product is. So unless we do that, nobody is going to do that. So if you are having saying that, okay, I have a product, now you give me 500 rupees, then only I will tell you what it involves. Then the response is going to be very less, right? So start with always free content. And although some people may disagree that, why should I give free? That is how we make a start. Starting is important. People should know what your product is. And how do you give that? Free. Even the good restaurant, you see, they will always give you free samples. Okay, you taste this, and if it is good, then obviously you will come back later. So it's very important to give that content free, whether it is videos or PDFs or whatever. You need to attract people by giving free initially. The first and foremost form of marketing, which many of you are already comfortable, is WhatsApp marketing. Okay, WhatsApp is very easy because it allows you to send messages up to 1024 in a group. Now we can add 1024 people, and therefore what happens is that you can promote these in these groups. But the only problem is that sometimes people get irritated when too much of content is coming of the same person again and again. Kindly do not do, because see, how much ever you like, for example, you may like Coke, but would you like to see an ad of a Coke every time you are playing YouTube videos? No, it is irritating, right? Am I right? You will not want to see an ad continuously. Or you have seen that ad now. You're going for a movie, and then you have those country delight milk videos coming again and again. You get irritated. Once it's okay, twice it's okay, but again and again when you see the same ad consecutively. So it's important that you don't overexpose yourself. That also shows desperation, right? It should be limited. It should not be over. It should be limited. That's very important. Don't overexpose yourself, because that shows that you are desperate. And also it is important that you give basic details about what you do to others, right? So you need to send updates. You can, put status messages. You can prepare catalogs, and it's always important to reply, not that somebody is contacting you and for 1 week you didn't see the message, right? So that is also not a very good sign, because that shows that you are not. So responding to queries is very important. Okay. So just now, before starting the session, I got a query about something which I had posted 1 week back. That means 1 week that person did not check the message. So now that has become irrelevant, right? So it is important that you don't stick on with your mobile 24 hours a day, but allot a time, let's say half an hour or 1 hour in a day. If you are doing a course content thing, then you need to be at least half an hour to 1 hour. You need to spend on your online activity, because the student may be demanding something, some query must be there, and you cannot just ignore that person, because then that word of mouth, what will happen? Your accessibility rating will come down. Okay, sir or ma'am is not accessible to my query. That becomes a negative on you. So if you are not able to do that, then you have to hire someone to do that. But it's important, right? So when you have a complaint and you are going to the customer care and nobody responds, how will you feel? Very bad, right? So it is important that we get responses. Normally, the response should be same day, within 24 hours, they should be able to get a solution, or you should promise them for a resolution. See, many of you must have messaged me also personally for a lot of things, and I make sure that it is resolved in the same day or the next day at least, right? At least I tell you that at the moment I am not able to do, but I will get back to you. Some sort of a messaging system has to be there where you are taking care of your people, right? Otherwise, you will create a bad name for yourself, and there will be others who are doing a better job. And as I said, many people are doing the same business. Probably you are not doing a unique business. So what happens is that later on in time, that your competitor will get ahead of you. So you need to update your status. You need to, you can create a referral discount. Okay, now this person is already your customer. You can tell them, okay, you can bring another student, and then I will give you 20% of that. Okay, so let's say on a random, your charges are, let's say, 1,000 rupees for whatever you are selling. So you can give, let's say, 10% or 20%, that is 200 rupees that person. So that person will also be involved in your marketing. You have a concept like in Amazon also, they are doing this. They hire partners to promote products. And then what is going to happen? You get a commission on that. So referral discount. So somebody is constantly referring something to you, then that person also should get the reward, and that person may be having a good network. So you will get more referrals, right? So it is important that you be accessible. You are updating your status as per what you are having, the unique things that you are having. You need a catalog. And most important, what I have felt is that quick replies. Within 24 hours, you should be able to resolve all the problems. Another thing which most people ignore is your website and online presence. Okay, suppose I am, let's say my name is Vinod Kumar, and I am selling a product. Let's say I am a teacher, I am selling a course in mathematics, and so when people search me on Google, they should be able to find, okay, such and such person, Vinod Kumar, is taking maths classes in Delhi. And where is he located? What is his USP? All that should be there. So if you don't have an online presence, the chances that people will find you is going to be very difficult. Unless you are from the local area, somebody will come and contact you. Otherwise, a website and online presence is very, very important. And if you don't have a website, kindly make it fast. Because see, WhatsApp you are having. Are you having a website? Are you on Facebook and Instagram? See, these are things which is very, very important. Because believe it or not, whenever you are enrolling for something and you're paying money, first of all, you will be doubly sure about the person. You will do a background check of that person before paying any money. Then what is the best thing to do? That they will Google search. The moment you Google search and your name is nowhere, they will have question mark whether this person is genuine. Can we pay that 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees? So that becomes a problem. So it is important to create that trust. How? By testimonials, by your online presence, by Facebook profiles, your Instagram page, everywhere is there. You are interacting and what is going to happen? Slowly you are going to build your profile. So they call it the SEO optimization in professional language, that is the search engine optimization. So when I'm looking for some person, let's say I'm searching for a music teacher in Greater Kailash. So when I put there in the keywords that I want a best music teacher in Greater Kailash, your name should come in the top 5. Nobody is going to scroll to after the second page or third page, nothing. Your page should come on the first page. So that is important. So that is called SEO, search engine optimization. So you need to create a page that is Okay, so you will be getting a page dedicated to you. So whenever you are typing somebody's name, you should have multiple links that you know the person is genuine. Okay, so search engine optimization, and it should come in the first page. So there are ways and keywords you have to, because everything works on keywords. When you're making a Google My Business, you don't have a Google My Business page. Please do it. If you, without Google My Business, believe it or not, nobody is going to find you because you will be limited to your locality. You want to go beyond your locality. First, think about the state, then you talk about North India or South or whatever, then think about all India, think about the full world. If it's online, why not? Anybody across the world can access. And from my personal experience also, I can say that when I started this, I started with a few friends in Delhi. But then what happened during the COVID times, we started growing. We started providing our courses, our sessions to all India educators. And then on last year, we started the Global Teachers Forum. And now we are offering our courses in 21 countries. So it is all through personal experiences. We are doing it, and it is very much possible, but your presence has to be there. You need to create these systems, right? So which gives you access. Yeah. So if you're good at writing, create blogs. Okay. Allow students to enroll and pay for your courses online. How do they? Don't keep it very confusing. Sometimes, people do sessions and clarity is not there on how to register for the program. So there should be absolute clarity on how the student should register. Yeah, ma'am. So Archana ma'am is asking for keywords. Like, so keywords means like one of the keywords that you can use is best. See, mainly when we are searching for something, we will always say the best tutor in mathematics near me, right? So the best is a very good keyword. Top is a very good keyword because these are, you have to know the mentality. Like you are, suppose you are a parent and you are looking for some classes for your children. What are you going to type? You have to think in terms of that, in terms of what the customer is going to type. So I'm going to type tutor near me, or I'm going to do best tutor near me. Okay. I'm going to type mobile shop near me, or best mobile shop near me, or best hospital, best school. So that's called a keyword. Best and top or excellent, or these are called keywords. The words which you need to incorporate so that when the person is typing your program that you are holding or your Google business page comes on top. So you need to put multiple keywords. Even on YouTube, these keywords are very important, which I will be explaining to you, right? Otherwise, when you are typing in something and then what is going to happen, you have made a lot of effort in creating your program, but then what is going to happen? Nobody is going to join because their visibility is not there online. Nobody knows about your product because when I'm searching online, I'm not getting your product. So then how will people know about you, right? So it's important. References and word of mouth is the traditional. So if you are having a small setup where you don't want to do online, then this is very good, references and word of mouth. Okay. So parents testimonials of people who have already studied from you, take the interview of the student and parent, take their picture, put it on your pamphlet or whatever. You can partner with the schools and colleges near you, and you can promote your courses. So suppose you are having a course in, let's say, robotics or STEM. Many people are coming to the schools and saying that, okay, this, we are going to do this, or in automation, or in in innovative teaching methodology, or you have abacus or Vedic maths or music or art. You can approach the local schools and say, okay, this is the program that I'm offering, and will you be interested in collaborating, probably in the evenings or something. So this is offline courses that I'm talking about, references and word of mouth, right? Because references will come from people who are nearby or your colleagues, like that. One of the most important ways to promote your product, and many people who come and ask me, sir, we have this program, how do we promote it, is by hosting live sessions. Because when you're hosting a live session, people see you, people hear you, they will know whether you are genuine or not. A simple ad where your face is invisible, people don't trust. People will only trust you when they're able to see you, when they're able to read your body language, the honesty, the everything comes out, right? Is this person reliable? Can I pay this amount to this person? All that will come out when you are hosting a live session, right? And you are giving freedom for the participants to ask innumerable number of questions. People who are not sure of their product, or people who are scamsters, who are into scamming, they will never do a live session. Okay, they will only send WhatsApp messages or emails. They will never ever do live sessions. The reason being that when you are having a live session, there will be 50 people, 60 people, and they will automatically know that, okay, this person has done this fraud or this scam, and that person will be exposed, right? And either in the chat or, in the session, when there is a discussion, these things will come out. So normally what happens is that a live session is conducted only by genuine people, because when you are having hundreds of people there, the character of the person comes out, right? So it is important that you do a live session for any program that you are promoting, and create a link and float it. See, some people are very particular that I will not create a link. First, I have to get the payment, then I will give the link. No, that is wrong. In my opinion, what you should do is that initially, to promote the products, the more people come and listen to you, it's very good. Okay, you are having something or to offer based on, let's say, nutrition. So how is nutrition important? You conduct a session and then you are promoting your product. Okay, I have got this product, and if you're going to consume this, these are the benefits. And open for question answer. Be ready to be grilled from your audience. So you need to create a live session. So you want sessions, but you want a lot of students for your classes, but you're not, interacting with their parents. Parents are ultimately people who will pay the money. So you interact with the parents, you interact with them. Then you are afraid that somebody, your competitor, may enter that. Why not? No problem. If you are confident, then conduct sessions. Always, this is my top priority from the beginning. Whenever I am doing a product, or I am promoting something, a program, like I have launched so many courses in the past, like courses on YouTube on how to make website, and the most famous, the mentorship program. Many of you have already done that, 2-month program. Like that, many courses that I have done, I've always taken a session to explain what it is all about, right? And then if there is any query, I am available for the throughout the course, before the course and after the course. So those who have done this course 4 years ago or 3 years ago, it's not that, it's a lifelong association. I'm giving them still support. So it is important that you remain connected with your clients, remain connected with your students, and solve all their issues. And then, you can conduct a career guidance talk, or, you have a panel discussion, you can invite experts. All these things can be done to motivate students. You can conduct mock tests for them. Now board exams are coming, you can give them tips on how to study. These are ways in which you become popular, right? But it is important to go live at some point or the other. So if you are having if you are having content and you want to promote it, if you want to hide your face and sit down somewhere, that becomes a very, very difficult task, because people will only believe a person who comes live face to face, or they will want to meet that person, right? Earlier, we used to go to a store and buy the product. We will never used to buy the product online, but slowly that trend is changing, right? We want to feel, we want to see what is the color we used to. But now these small, small shops are slowly shutting down. Why? Because the online portals have gained trust. Now you will not buy from a random online portal. Everyone will go to which portal to buy anything? A name which has got name and which is reliable. You start a website in which you are selling things, people will not buy it from you, because we have not established ourselves in the online marketing game, right? So it's important that we create our live presence. Now, what are the benefits of a live session? I will tell you is that it increases engagement. You can interact with your students, your parents, and people who are potential buyers of your content, right? You are interacting with them live. Now, you cannot call them one by one to your place, or they may not be able to come to your place because of the distances. An online platform like Zoom or Google Meet or Microsoft Teams will help you to interact with the students or parents or teachers in real time. It builds trust. It shows your expertise and credibility, right? People are going to assess your skills by listening to you, by asking you questions. They are going, and whenever there is a query, instantly the answers they are getting. So suppose somebody is asking a question, immediately I'm answering that. I don't have to wait for 1 week to get that answer. And most important, your brand becomes visible. More people are going to be aware of what you do. And it's not that you're conducting one session and you're quiet about it, right? Every week you need to conduct sessions whenever time permits. You need to, because that visibility is important. They say, no, out of sight is out of mind. So it is important that you continuously do these visibility programs, live sessions, right? So yeah, so this mic is on. Divyaman, yes. So it's cost-effective marketing, right? Now there is no extra cost. Now when you go for Facebook ads, Instagram ads, there is a cost involved. You go to a professional marketing person, what is going to happen? He will charge you. You won't believe it. Recently, I was approaching a person to make a website for us and also an app for us. The quote was something like 1.5 lakhs for an app plus website. So a basic website is now 50 to 60,000 rupees. Okay, a basic website. And if you know how to make a website, which is quite easy, you can learn the whole how to make a website in probably 1,000 or 2,000. And if you're good, you can explore on your own as well and make a site for yourself. A Google site is very easy to make. The payment modalities and all that through online we can do. So a live session is very cost effective. There's no charges involved except you need a laptop, you need a Wi-Fi connection. That's it. Nothing else. Otherwise, when you are doing promotions, you are putting ads in newspapers or Market Informer is there or any other form of marketing, online marketing. There's a cost involved. You are spending 10,000, 20,000 lakhs of rupees, and the results is not promising. So what we are doing is focused marketing to build a strong brand identity. So very important, if you are having a logo and a tagline, it helps. Now, every brand has got a logo. So the moment you see the logo, you know that it is trustworthy, right? You know that it is McDonald's when you see that M. And what is the tagline for McDonald's? Anybody remembers? Yes.
Sir, it is I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. Yes, I'm loving it. McDonald's, they have a tagline. If you look at Nike, there is what is the tagline of Nike and what is the logo of Nike? There is a
Just do it.
just do it. And there is what is the this thing, the logo of Nike?
Mark.
Yeah. So a tick mark is there. So what happens is that a logo gives you an identity. So right now when I am presenting also that I have got the AIF logo on that, right? On the screen, you will find AIF, All India Educators Forum. So all our programs, whenever we are promoting, we have that logo. So people know that it is a program by AIF, right? Or if it is a program by somebody else, they will have that logo. So that logo is important, gives you an identity, right? And also there is a tagline. A tagline also helps you. So whatever content you are having, whatever this is, you should have a logo. So if you have not created or do it, because people identify the logo more than the person sometimes. Okay, you may not know who's the owner of Nike, but you know that Nike, this is Nike product. Sometimes the product is very important. You know that this is McDonald's with the M. Similarly with Mercedes or Toyota. So the person may not be important, but the logo becomes important. So create a brand. So everybody may not be knowing, but thousands of people know the AIF logo because they're all members of that, right? So this is important, creating that brand with the logo, right? So that is important. A tagline also helps. And people should recognize your branding. So any material that you're promoting, whether it is YouTube or through a website, everything should have your logo so that it is important. So, and it's, as I said, we need to take testimonials. So whenever we are doing a program, like I am doing a program, I will always take a feedback from the people who are attending, and I also ask them to give testimonials. So see, this program that I'm doing is totally free for you, but this was actually a paid program which I did 2 years back, right? When the COVID was over, I did a WhatsApp marketing course, which was about 2 to 3 hours, and that was a paid program. And when the paid program happened, after that, I started asking testimonials. So one testimonial I'm sharing you. We implemented WhatsApp marketing for our online math course, sending daily problems. Every day he used to send one question and he used to give solving tips. And that was the tip that we gave that, okay, you have a WhatsApp group, but what are you doing with that? Okay, are you giving them some tips? Are you giving them some questions free of cost? And then what happened? Within 2 months, enrollments increased by 40% because students found our free tips useful and trusted. So that is Rohan Patel, founder of EduFast Coaching. Okay, so like this, you need to get testimonials. So one of my colleagues, son, he started a company of finance, Pennywise company, and what happens is that when he approached me to promote this, and I said, you conduct sessions, you now, of course, he is reasonably doing very well. So he started a WhatsApp group in which he used to share one tip of investment, how to invest, one tip every day, free of cost. And again, enrollments increase. So when you are starting, people know that you are going to get value out of your group. They are going to get motivated to join your paid courses. So that is why initially when I met Rohan and he was saying that there was nothing happening, I said that you start giving questions in your group. You start giving quizzes in your group, give them tips there. All this free of cost, enrollment will increase. And within 2 months, his enrollment increased by 40%. Another one, after launch, I told make website. Just now, as I'm telling you, make a website. So there was Meera Joshi, director of Future Scholars. After launching our website, what happened? The payment, there was a payment option online. People don't want to pay cash. There is a, just press the button and you are paid. Admissions increased by 55% in 3 months. Parents found it very convenient because parents are so busy, they don't want to come to your center. They may be elsewhere, 20 kilometers away. You cannot call them. It's very difficult for them. So rather than visiting the center, they found it very convenient. Register by a small amount. Okay, you are paying 500 rupees registration. And then what happens? When the course starts, you like it, then you pay. If you don't like it, no problem. So we gave that option and she wrote a testimonial. So this is important that we are getting testimony. I'm just giving you example so that you can recreate this model for your own courses. So this is Ankit Sharma, CEO of Smart Learn Academy. He was our student in the school where I am teaching. So he started this Smart Learn Academy and he started offering 10% discount to students who referred a program. And then what happened? Simply, he found that within 3 to 4 months, 30% increase in enrollments took place within a semester, about 6 months. So like that, if you get testimonials from your students or people who have attended your program, it always helps. So positive feedback helps credibility, just like your Google reviews. When you're putting your ad on your Google, you need positive reviews. So, and then the referral programs offer discounts to people who are referring this partnership with schools and colleges. If you have some alumni network, you are teaching in a school, then obviously there will be a powerful alumni network. You encourage your past students to promote you. And, if you are from a college, then do that. Okay. So alumni networks, your locality may be having WhatsApp groups. Nowadays you are having these societies based on common interest. You can join those on Facebook or Instagram, whichever social media handle you are having. So it is important that people refer you. And when people refer you out of goodwill, that's fine, but also give them some incentive, right? So give them, so that incentive is the referral program. Offer discounts, offer some, in terms of cash or kind of something to people who refer to as well. So that can be done, right? So one of my students who is a pass out from IIT, he just called, sir, if you have any students, send to me. I will pay you 20% of that. I said, no. See, it is your wish to take it or not, but that the thing is that at least you offered. So without, because since we know somebody, we may not be interested in taking money. Everything is not about the commercials. Sometimes you are referring a person just because you like the person and you know that that person is good. Okay, you refer a person to a good doctor, not because that doctor is paying you commission, right? Because you have a good experience and then you have said. So like that, you will get good references. Everybody may not be interested in the commercial aspect, but I'm saying that keep your options open in case somebody is there with a good network and who can promote your stuff, then offer something to that person so that that person can promote you, right? So here another testimonial we got. We hosted a free live session on exam tips and tricks on YouTube. So this is why also I tell all my participants that make a YouTube channel. If you have not done it, record something, and put there, because see, YouTube is powered by Google. The moment somebody searches something on Google and in videos, your YouTube video, suppose you are having a program and you recorded some tips and tricks. For example, I will read out this. She had hosted a live session on exam tips and tricks on YouTube, and 500 students had attended that. And within a week, 70 of them enrolled in our paid program. So, Priya Verma, founder of ACE Academy. So, like this, you are going to create various platforms, not one. Don't rely only on WhatsApp and say that nothing is happening. No, I am giving you multiple options. Make a website, make a Google business page, be on Facebook, be on Instagram. And here, as Priya says, make a YouTube page. And personally, I have seen how YouTube helps. All my sessions that I get in all schools are through YouTube. Some principal or somebody will see the session that I've conducted and say, okay, sir, can you conduct a session for our teachers? YouTube has got a lot of visibility. And see here, 500 students attended the program, 70 of them enrolled in the program. So YouTube is a very, very good channel to get your potential customers, because again, you're conducting a session, you've answered all the queries, and you will definitely get, and you will get a lot of subscribers, and you give them value every time you introduce yourself and give them value for the product that you're offering. Then it makes sense. If people find that you are just talking and nothing is happening because that person himself has not achieved anything, then people are going to doubt. But when it is a personal success story, people are going to believe you. And okay, so this 10 students came to me, and out of these 10 students, see, 7 of them have got about 90%. That's a good testimonial. That means you have worked hard for that, right? Or you are creating some content, and how it has benefited you, that has to be there, and testimonial has to be there. Then social media marketing. So here again, we told Sandeep Raj, who is the marketing head at Bright Future Coaching, that when they came to us, that how can we increase the number of students? So they started putting the post on Instagram. Earlier, they were only on Facebook. I said the new generation is on Instagram. Okay, only old people like us, we are on Facebook. Now most of the people are shifting on Instagram. So what is happening? The student is seeing this. Okay, they interact. You are seeing how many ads are coming there, and not only ads. Even if you're making videos on your own, people are seeing that. And what is going to happen? Inquiries are getting increased. So that happened here. So Facebook ads, Instagram ads, you are posting your content there. You're putting, now see, many reels. It's very addictive. It's only 30 seconds, but how many hours do you spend on watching reels? Isn't it a fact? You are just scrolling, and then you are getting all these reels. So reels are very engaging. People are watching this. Okay. Create hashtag campaigns and community building exercise. You create groups and you do community building. You call them to a local park and do some community building activity. Okay. For example, if you are in the health sector, you say that, okay, tomorrow there will be a session on yoga. And during that yoga, okay, see, this is what yoga does. Maybe some exercise, you are going to take help from a professional, or you yourself are doing it. And there you are going to distribute some material or something to get associated with them at a later stage. That if you have any queries, come back to us. We have so and so health programs. Or you are having an educational program, do that. Go to you have these fairs or something like that. Set up a stall there and, conduct some quiz programs or something like that. You can book a hall and, do these sessions. Or if you don't want to spend money, then open parks. In Sundar Nursery, there are so many groups conducting beautiful programs, absolutely free of cost. Go to, if you're in Delhi, I'm talking about. So places like that are there. You go to any garden and nobody is going to stop you. You can invite people there. And we have also very generous people like, we have this, there are many halls which they give you totally free. Like, for example, we used to do our sessions in here in Saket, right? There is a place there. So we used to do those sessions there. and they are absolutely free, right? So some multinationals are having this under their social responsibility, they allocate funds. And because of that, you are getting these halls free of cost. So parks and halls, if you don't have money to invest, do it. But then you cannot charge from the participants, obviously, because when they are giving you free, you also have to give a free program. But that gives you free publicity for the events. So do those, and that is physical. And obviously, these are uh, reels and all that will you can create so that you get more engagement. Google Ads is very, very common. Whenever I'm looking for something, the first thing that I do is go to Google and search for that. So I want, I'm having back pain and I want to look for a physiotherapist near me. I will go to Google and do it. Okay. I want to buy something and, I want a carpenter or a plumber or something like that. I will do a Google search on it. I want to buy anything. I will do a Google search. So it's important. So we need to optimize our search engine. So if you are having a website, if you are having online presence, as I told you, it should come in the first page. Okay. So another testimonial here: by optimizing our website for local SEO and running Google Ads, our inquiry calls increased by 75% in just 2 months. You try it and you will get it. Definitely, it will not happen in 2 days. It will take 2 to 3 months. Create a Google ad or create a Google My Business, which is absolutely free of cost. Google Ads are paid. Google My Business is absolutely free. So if you do that, you will realize that people are calling you at least. And nowadays, when people are knowing about you, so you will know that how many people have visited your page, how many of it is getting converted. And how do you get the conversion? I told you, live sessions. That's the best way, right? So Google Ads and Google My Business, both are very, very important. YouTube is another very important channel. So this is another testimonial on YouTube channel. Started with basic math tricks, and within 6 months, we gained 500 subscribers. Many of you are YouTubers, and you know how the subscribers keeps increasing with every session that you conduct. My personal experience: I started with probably 10 subscribers, family members, and friends. And today, in let's say 3 to 4 years, I have got about 12,000 subscribers. So why is that happened? Because that 12,000 subscribers hasn't happened by magic, because I have conducted about 500 sessions. So it is not that, by magic everything is happening. Almost 500 sessions it took me to come from that 10 to 5,000. So it is a lot of effort, but the rewards are also there. When you have 12,000 subscribers, 12,000 people know you. And out of that 12,000, let's say 10%, 120 people are calling you for different projects, different business proposals, for devising content, for conducting sessions, different requirements. And then when we have a resource pool of 200 to 300 resource person, and we are sending them to different states so that they do these programs. So it is important to get the visibility. So if I didn't make a YouTube channel, probably people outside Delhi may not have known me, or outside my locality, people may not have known me. So it's important. So if you are into education, upload tutorials, upload videos, give career tips. Now board exams are coming, offer that. Okay, how to study and how to plan the paper. Explain all this, create YouTube shorts. So it is important. So that is YouTube marketing. And these are all free, what I'm telling you. You don't have to pay it. You have to put in the effort and do all this, right? Then, of course, the traditional offline marketing strategies, which it's not very effective, but if you are having an offline center, you don't want to grow into an online business, you are more into offline, then you can do that also. Okay. For example, there is one testimonial here. We conducted a free workshop on speed reading techniques in a local school, and 25% of our attendees signed up for a paid course. See, in all this, in common things that you are seeing is that the person has always started with free. In all the testimonials that I have got, every person has started free. Then only the people are enrolling for a paid course, right? So unless you are starting with those free for some period of time, people are not going to buy your content. It's important. Visibility is important. Giving free is important. Then they will. So all our resource person when they are conducting sessions, sir, can we conduct the paid session? I tell them, always conduct free sessions. Let people come to you. Let people know you first. And then after conducting 4 or 5 sessions, then you start asking for payment. People know, okay, this person is a reliable resource person. Then they will start paying for that. So it is important that. So how are we going to create this? By, pamphlets, by posters and flyers. You can conduct workshops in different schools, or if you are having a physical space, do that. Then you can tie up with bookstores, and you can, say that this is what I'm doing, and kindly promote this. Probably you will have to pay them something. And then newspaper ads you have seen every day. Saturday, Sundays, there were so many pamphlets which comes. And then there are obviously magazines like Market Informer where you can put ads. So a mix of online and offline will help you in delivering your course to the maximum number of people. So to final thoughts on this is that marketing a course requires a mix of digital and offline. So you need to create both, whatever suits you. If you don't have a physical space, then forget about offline, only create online, right? And live sessions is very important. WhatsApp marketing is important. Presence on social media is important, because unless you are present on social media, you are accessible to people. People are not going to enroll for any programs. So, Seth Godin says the best marketing doesn't feel like marketing, it feels like value. Okay, the moment you read that ad, okay, you feel the tendency to buy that product. How many times have we gotten the temptation of buying the product on seeing the ad? You feel that this product is very good. Or you are seeing a restaurant ad, okay, this is very good ad. Let me try out this restaurant. I'm going this next weekend, I'm taking my family out for this. We have experienced, I'm sure, on this. So I'm sure by implementing these strategies, you can build your course, you can attract more students, and you can grow exponentially. So on this note, I want to wish you all the best, and I can stay for some time to answer all your queries. I'll be more than happy to answer anything that I have discussed here, or anything beyond this. If you want to learn, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was so informative. And one thing I just wanted to know that,
Yes, ma'am.
as you mentioned in the beginning, that we have to create a WhatsApp group. So how do we create a WhatsApp group? What is the first step to create a WhatsApp group?
So, ma'am, the first step to create a WhatsApp group is that whatever product you are having, you need to create an awareness for that by taking a live session, right? Unless the people are fond of that product that you are promoting, they will not join that WhatsApp group, right?
Sir,
So I
can you
am
say the
taking
math
maths classes. So a person who is not interested in maths will not definitely join that, right? Suppose you are taking a music classes or whatever it is, people interested in music only will join, right? And there is another person who is promoting something. So the first step is always to go live, like conduct a session like this, where we are inviting hundreds of people. And then what is going to happen? All the people who are interested are joining. And now what is going to happen? You have to put your WhatsApp link in the chat. That, see, this is the session that you have attended. If you want more information, I am there available for you. I am connected for you. This is the WhatsApp chat. Kindly click on the link and join. So that, and this you have to do multiple times, because every time when you are conducting the session, you will have different kind of people coming, and your WhatsApp grows. And the maybe 10 people join initially, then 20, and these people are already there. If they find value in what you are giving, they will recommend more people to join this group. But starting is like this, that you have to conduct a session, explain your product, and put your chat link in that. Put your WhatsApp link in the chat.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Last slide. Okay, last slide is this. I got a request to share the last slide. So last slide was this. Yeah. Anything that you want to ask on this, or you can take a screenshot if you wish. Any other questions? If there are any questions, as I have always told, I am always available on WhatsApp. You can clarify all your doubts. And if you are having any doubt, certificate link is in the group description of the webinar group. So any session that you are attending any session that you attend of the AIF, I hope you are all AIF members. AIF W series. So if you just go to your WhatsApp, if you are in the webinar group, AIF W group, then you just have to go to the group description. The certificate link is already there. If you are not an AIF member, please do message me so that I can add you, because this program was actually only for AIF members. If you have joined through some reference or you are through friend, then kindly WhatsApp me. I am putting my number there, 98189 46850. So in case you are not a member, then yes, for certification, it's automated. If you need a certificate, you need to pay that amount and you will get the certificate. Any other questions? Right. So thank you so much for joining, and have a good night. And I'm sure that you're going to try all this. So anybody has any issues, I have put the number there on the chat. You can note down that if you don't know my number. Yeah. So whatever problems is there, you can WhatsApp to me. I will be able to resolve that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.